Namaste children. Welcome back to the session prepared by myself Ms. Satyapriya and presented by Ms. Sudha Sarani and Ms. Edilarasi. Today we are going to learn class 3 subject max, topic measurement, month October, week 3, total number of PPT 3 by 3. Learning objective. Children, you will learn to solve the problems based on weight of an objects. Expected learning outcomes. Children, at the end of the session, you will be able to identify the right unit to measure a given mass, convert kilogram to grams, solve problems based on weight of an objects. Let us start our session by doing the book PEP activity. It is in the page number 153. Look at figures 5 and 6. Circle the bag that you think is heavier. Now look at the below pictures, children. Which one do you think is heavier? It's figure 5 or figure 6? Very good. It is a figure 5. You have to circle this bag like this. The boy 1 bag is filled with objects, but the boy 2 bag is empty. The next question, which unit would you use to find the mass of each bag? Fill in the box with kilogram or gram. If you want to measure the weight of an object, we can say it as gram and kilogram. Look at the pictures. The boy 1 bag is filled with objects, but the boy 2 bag is empty. We can measure heavy object in kilograms and lighter object in grams. Now tell me, figure 5 is gram or kilogram, children? Very good. It is a kilogram. Figure 6, gram. Very good. It is a gram. Very good, children. Let's move on to the next topic. Recap. Let's recall the previous session. First, we learned how to identify the appropriate unit to measure the capacity of an object. If you want to measure the object, you can use liter and milliliter. And also we learned 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. Finally, we learned how to solve the problems based on capacity of an objects. Look at the given pictures, children. Here you are seeing the 1 kg, 500 grams, 200 grams, 100 grams of weighing stones, or we can say the standard masses. It is used for to measure the mass of an object. That means you can measure the weight of an object. We generally measure the mass of heavier object in kilogram and the mass of lighter object in gram. Objects that even lighter are measured in milligrams. Here, milligram is represented as mg. Gram is represented as g. Kilogram is represented as kg. If you were measure the mass of each one of the objects given, which unit would you use? Milligram, gram or kilogram? Look at the given picture, children. Now we are going to measure the weight of each object. Now we have to decide which unit we have to use, milligram, gram or kilogram. If you are going to measure the weight of the given object, the first one is the leaf. Now tell me which unit you will use. Very good. First one is the milligram. Next, if you are going to measure the weight of the ball, which unit you will use? Ball is a lighter object. You can use the gram. Very good. Line means which unit you will use? Very good. It is a kilogram. kg. Kilogram. Next one is the feather. Feather means which unit you will use? Gram. Very good. Final one is sofa. Sofa, which unit you will use, children? Very good. It is a kilogram. kg. Kilogram. Ram is packing rice in a 1 kg packet. Look at the picture, children. Here in the left hand side, you can see the 1 kg weighing stone. The right hand side, you can see the rice packet. Once he done his packing, he marked 1000 gram on the packet. Do you think he marked it wrong? No, he marked it correctly. Since you can see the weighing balance. Since the weighing balance, you can see, children, here the weighing balance is balanced. So we can write 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams. He marked it correctly. Here we are going to read the weighing balance and we are going to fill the blanks. In the weighing balance, in the left hand side, you are seeing the 5 kg of stone. So you have to write 5 in the given dash. 5 kg is equal to 5 times of 1000 grams. 5 times of 1000 grams. Here the 5 times of 1000 we can write as 5 multiplied by 1000 gram. 1000 gram. Next you have to multiply the 5 into 1000. Start multiplying. Use the quick multiplication method, children. First step is you can multiply the numbers. 5 ones are 5. Next you have to count the number of zeros. Here you have 3 zeros. You can write 3 zeros in the right side of the 5. You got 5000 grams. Now see the second one. In the weighing balance, in the left hand side you can see the two weighing stones. One is 2 kg, another one is 1 kg. You can add these stones. 1 kg plus 2 kg is 3 kg. Write 3 kg in the given dash. 3 kilogram is equal to 3 times of 1000. 3 times of 1000 grams. 3 times of 1000 grams is written as 3 multiplied by 1000 grams. You can write 1000 grams. Next you can start multiplying this. 3 ones are 3. Then count number of zeros. Here you have 3 zeros. Write 3 zeros in the right side of the 3. You got 3000 gram. The first problem we got 5 kg equal to 5000 grams. The second one is 3 kilogram equal to 3000 grams. Next we are going to learn how to convert the following measures from kilogram to gram. As we know, 1 kg equal to 1000 grams. In the first figure, you can see the 2 kgs of salt. What we are going to do here? We are going to convert the kilogram into gram. What you have to do, children? Just you can multiply 1000 with the given number. Write 2 multiplied by 1000 gram. The same method, you can use the quick multiplication. If you are multiplying 2 with the 1000 grams, you got 2000 gram. The second one, 1 kg equal to 1 multiplied by 1000 gram. If you are multiplying 1000 with 1, we got 1000 gram. Next we are going to do the book activity. It is in the page number 158. In Shanpur, people exchange goods of the same mass. For example, 1 kg of potatoes would be exchanged with 1000 gram of carrots. Check if there is a fair exchange of items among the people. Tick the one that shows a fair exchange. Here you can look at 4 kgs of apple. It is exchanged with 4000 grams of sugar cane. The second one you can see 8 kg of wheat or paddy is exchanged with 7800 grams of paddy plant. Now we are going to find out the fair exchange. In the left hand side the objects in the kilogram, but in the right hand side the objects in the grams. If you want to find out the fair exchange, we have to convert the object into same unit. To convert the kilogram into grams. Come, let's convert the first one. 4 kilogram. We are converting 4 kilogram. What you have to do, children? You just multiply the 1000 with the 4. You got 4000 grams. Next, we are going to convert the 8 kilogram. 8 multiplied by 1000 grams, we got 8000 grams. First step is we converted them into the same unit. Now tell me which is the fair exchange, first one or second one? Very good. The first one is the fair exchange. Because they are exchanged 4000 grams of apple with the 4000 gram of sugar cane. Finally, we are going to learn how to solve the word problem. Ma'am is going to read the question. Listen carefully, children. Kiran's mother brought 4000 gram of sugar from the shop. If she used 2600 gram of sugar for the party, how much is she left with? You have to read the question one or twice. Then what you have to do? You have to list the facts. Sugar brought from the shop is 4000 gram. Sugar used for the party is 2600 gram. Write the numbers according to the places. Now tell me, children, which operation you will use here? Very good. You have to use the subtraction. Start your subtraction from the ones place. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. We can't subtract 6 from the 0. We have to borrow the number. So number 0 is turned as 10. Here 4 is 3. 4 is 3. Now subtract 10 minus 6 is 4. 3 minus 2 is 1. We got 1400 grams. Writing the unit is very important. Amount of sugar left is 1400 grams. Summary in this session. First we learned we measure the mass of heavier object in kilogram and mass of lighter object in gram. Next we learned how to measure object using mg, g and kg. Mg means milligram, g means gram, kg means kilogram. Next we learned 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams. And also we learned how to solve the word problems based on weight of an objects. Now we are seeing the overall summary of the measurement lesson. First is length. Length meaning is how long an object is from end to end. That means we learned how to measure the length of an object. Tool used to measure the length is ruler and measuring tape. Unit of measurement for length is mm, cm, m. mm means millimeter, cm means centimeter, m means meter. 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter. Second one is the capacity. The meaning of the capacity is how much a container can hold in it. Tool used to measure the capacity is measuring cup. Here we learned liter and milliliter. 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. Finally, we learned the mass. What is the meaning of the mass? How heavy an object is. Here we learned how to measure the object based on the weight. Tool used to measure mass. Balance. Here we learned the unit or mg. mg means milligram, g means gram, kg means kilogram. And also we learned 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams. Thank you, children. Thank you for the today's session. We will meet on the next session. Stay home, stay healthy.